this can get really, really deep, and the reason is you're seeing things that don't make sense. And when you have if you're watching the game, you're not really trying to say that is what happened, but when you have an eye and you've seen as much as I've seen in this game, I can tell you, I'm watching Kevin Durant go 2 overtimes, right? Go 2 overtimes every night. Kevin Durant gets 2 points. That's almost unheard of, right? But the game and the gambling of the NBA and the NCAA, it's turning into prize picks, right? What is prize picks? Not can you tell us whether or not the team is going to win, right? I want to go over prize picks. I want to make sure I go over it correctly with you. To keep up with technology in FanDuel and Prize Picks and MyBookie, there's a number of assortment that are out there that actually service in the public. One of the things that's went away from the game, it used to be that you would really look at the point spread of the game and you would determine who would win. Well, now they've added and they've reduced that to the point spread of the player. So the player has more individual control over the bet. Here's where it gets a little tricky. Because now if a player is supposed to get 22 points and he knows I'm supposed to get 22 points tonight and he ends up getting 18, well, he had a direct effect on the outcome. Now, as you get involved in this, and it'll go deeper and more reports are going to come out, because the FBI has said openly and explicitly, we have over 3,000 recording minutes of individuals who are involved, who are the targets, who have been engaged in conversation. We have electronic transfers of money that has been kicked back or money that has been sent back. So a lot of this is going to come out in the FBI report. And folks, one thing about the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, they're unlimited in their resources. The NBA had done an investigation into Terry Rozier. They came back, they didn't find anything. The NBA does not have the power of the subpoena. And when the federal government subpoenas you for the grand jury, okay, you're going in. And you've seen already Gilbert Arenas, how it stripped the name off of Gil, okay, because they know there's something else going on. They haven't released it yet. And this is going to come in phases, because you must understand there's an ongoing investigation. That brings me to, you have Caitlin Clark, who is a big star. And I only bring Caitlin Clark's name up to say how big she's made the WNBA and how much viewership she's brought to the WNBA and how much Caitlin Clark has grown the WNBA. But also remember this, Money Mike is always tell you, and I mentioned with the WNBA, is man, oh man, I hope they understand that people are betting on these games. I made that very clear. Do they understand people are betting on these games? Everything you do, okay, when people ask, is the FBI coming? I said, I think they're already here. If they're already deep into the NBA, and the NBA and the WNBA are really synonymous, they're going to be looking at the WNBA as well. And this one here can drop some bombshells, because you got individuals now. There's no getting around it. The FBI is not pulling your coat. They're not coming in there for exercise. They do the due diligence. They do the work. They find out who, what, when, and where, and why, and then they come in and they knock on your door. Now, for this, where does this take me and Money Mike? Well, WNBA has had a problem with officials. So now the FBI has to determine, is it an officials problem or is there something behind that, right?